So, what is the Mahatma Gandhian concept of swadeshi principle? Swadeshi principle is simply means neighborliness. Neighborliness. Jesus taught, who is my neighbor? Okay? Jesus teaching one Samaritan going and helping the wounded man. That is my neighbor. Okay? In other words, another human person is my neighbor. Alright? But Mahatma Gandhi went much deeper. It's not neighbor, neighborliness. It's much deeper. Empathy. Neighborliness means it need not be human person. It can be animal or a plant or a soil or it's a non-living or living. That is my neighbor. It is entirely different from Jesus' teaching, much deeper. So here there is no neighbor, neighborliness. This applies to the whole of creation, whole of creation. I will explain in a easier way. So I am sitting here. So I am a person, human person. Mahatma Gandhi says, you don't worry about a person living next house, 2 houses afterwards. Your concern is to your next house here. That's it. My immediate neighbor. Okay? On my left, who is there? And then you look in front, who is there? Immediate. Look at on the right, who is there? Look at the back, who is there? Immediately. Look at back on your head, who is there? Look at under the feet, who is there? That is neighborliness. He becomes your neighbor. So here may be human person. Okay? So he needs your help. You don't worry about the another person next to him. Because that person's responsibility is his. He has to attend. And my responsibility is only here. In today's world, it is explained as act locally, think globally. You must have heard about it, no? Act locally, think globally. So everything, it goes like a chain reaction. One person here, I take care of it. That fellow takes care of another. Another. Whole world is taken care of. That is swadeshi. Here in front, now there is no man there. Maybe a plant, a dog, let us say. A dog has 7 puppies. So now that is your neighbor, neighborliness. Now you are going to take care of the dog because he needs food because he has 7 babies. So you take care of the dog. Here, maybe a lake, very dirty lake. People are washing their clothes, smelly lake, and then we need to bring that thing to notice of some authorities, or education is needed for the people to take the water, the bucket, and wash, and then pour the water outside and clean up the pond. So that is your neighbor, because that lake is being polluted. So now 3 we have seen. At the back, a mountain is being plundered. A mountain in your parish. All the political karaveti vandu destroying everything. So what will you do? Don't go and argue with them, but join NGOs, create awareness, ask questions. Can you bring the mountain back? They can't bring the mountain back once it is destroyed. Then why destroy? That is God's creation, beautiful. It's a biological wealth. So why do you destroy it? Because in ecology, those mountains are playing a vital role Today no rain because you are destroying mountains. Because those stones were keeping weather in balance. The heat perpetrated by the stones, they become rain clouds. And then rain was falling beautifully for the millions of years. Now humans have removed the stones. So now the heat energy is not produced enough. So it is not achieving the threshold to make rain. So that's how we don't have rain. So the basic thing, that mountain is being plundered at the back of you. What would you do? What would you do? You should do something about it. Something. I don't know what to do, but you read the encyclical, involve the local community to talk about it, stop it, and then change the course of action. So now you see on the top is atmosphere, the greenhouse gases, chlorofluorocarbons, methane, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, nitrous oxide, all of them we have dumped in the atmosphere. Now what we should do? Ozone layer punctured. What we should do? He is my neighbor, immediate neighbor. So I should reduce my carbon emissions. I should reduce my non-vegetarian habits. I should go for vegetarian. Completely action, neighborliness. Under the feet, soil, chemicals, genetically modified. So you have destroyed the soil. You have polluted and poisoned the soil. That is your neighbor, immediate neighbor. Neighborliness, take care of that soil. Come out of all that prostituting mentality and create your own vegetable garden and bring the traditional seeds and produce food, and you eat and give healthy food to the future generations. Stop poisoning them. So that is how you fix. You understand now? This is the swadeshi principle. But it was misinterpreted. That's why we didn't follow. Indian Nehru dynasty, they did not sponsor these three. Swadeshi, Swaraj, Sarvodaya. They are known as the village economics. Indians rejected it. Now world leaders, United Nations and Pope Francis, they have taken Mahatma Gandhi, these three principles, and they have made a document. Today, Laudato Si is Mahatma Gandhi, village economic writings we are reading today. United Nations is also writing based on Mahatma Gandhi, Swadeshi, Swaraj. So Swadeshi means keep your environment safe. Don't allow anybody to plunder it, because those resources not only belong to you, belong to the future generation. Till it and keep it. That is the Swadeshi principle. And also eat locally, buy locally, pray locally in your own Swadeshi, in your own temple. Don't run to Velangani, all those shrines, don't go. Local spirituality, native spirituality. And also marry locally. That's why Atta Magallam Kalyanam Pannanga appo, Mama Maga. Because you need not go to America to get for one lady. You are taking plane full of petrol, polluting and going and bringing one lady here, and then again for childbirth you have to go up. How much pollution you are making? That's why our ancestors developed. Sonda Mama, Pakathu Vidu Mama, Mama will run immediately. The Mama கூப்பிட்டு ஃபோனில் சொன்னால் 5 நாளாக மாமா வந்து சேரத்துக்கு. So this is called the Swadeshi. And also Mahatma Gandhi told, here they misinterpreted. He told, local dress, local food, local language, local education, local gods. Here came the conflict. The Islam people and the Christian people, they misunderstood it. He told the native religion. In India, everybody should follow native religion. He told, you follow this religion, if you don't like it, you alter the religion to your state, to your taste. That's what Mahatma told. That's why Ishta Devata. That's why 30 million gods came to India. That's why Indian gurus, they give permission. If you don't like the Hinduism, you design your own god and try to worship him. That's what Mahatma Gandhi said. But they misinterpreted Mahatma Gandhi notion of swadeshi and it collapsed. Yeah. But he never said disrespect other religions or reject them. No. You make Ishta Devata. But you be rooted in our own, like this. You build houses and the house of prayer and churches, mosque, like this, blending with the local art. Don't put big steeple and put suddenly differentiating everything. We come from somewhere. Blend with the local architecture and sentiment. So that's what is said. Excellent teaching. Even today we are trying to blend. He taught us much earlier. The second is swaraj. Swaraj is very simple. Inner swaraj, outer swaraj. That's it. We have to rule ourselves. That's what Mahatma Gandhi told. We don't need prime minister. We don't need president. We don't need any administrator, collector. Everybody can rule themselves. So prime minister and president should help to achieve, to realize. Everybody should rule themselves. They should help. They should protect, so that this principle can be experienced by each and every individual. That's why president, that's why prime minister. It's not for interfering, just in order to enable you to achieve your own rule. So he told, if your inside is marked by empathy, love and forgiveness, generosity, outside world also will reflect the same thing. If I ask how is India, it's beautiful. When people say it's not beautiful, India is not beautiful, you are beautiful. That's why India is beautiful. Now, if your inside swaraj, inner swaraj is marked by anger, greed, violence, outside India will be also. Now, if you ask how is India, disgusting, dirty, stinking. So India is not that. You are like that. You are inside, you are a waste. You are holding waste and all debris inside. That's why India is reflecting. What goes around, comes around. Agathin Alagu, Mugathil, Theriyam. That is what inner swaraj, outer swaraj. So this is what Mahatma Gandhi, second principle. The last one is sarvodaya. Sarva means all, udaya means well-being of everything. So our future and our prosperity depends on the prosperity and the well-being of the whole of creation. Very simple words I put in. It's a big discussion I can give you. This is enough. So you understood now? Yes. All these principles, three of them, you apply each and every paragraph. When you read the paragraph every day, you side by side, you analyze with the swadeshi, swaraj and sarvodaya principle. So you can, it may be three of them also in one paragraph. You will find some ideas. Sometimes only swadeshi or swaraj. You add it and you write it there in your document. You buy one book or you download the PDF file in your computer or mobile and you can mark it. Oh, this is swadeshi. That means for you it's easy to find the text immediately to discuss with the people. So every sermon hereafter preached, you take find one paragraph to connect the biblical text of that day. Okay? You find the text first, you read, and then connecting a paragraph. Always, if you read, you will find one. So you connect that paragraph into your sermon. So make your sermon all the time Sundays one paragraph inclusion. That way, you will have interest, and people will also listen carefully. All the way it's a new sermon. Such a beautiful ideas are coming. So that's how you have to go through the platform of Swadeshi, Swaraj, Sarvodaya. Understood?